the last couple of days. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Miami Dolphins and the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Fields now to throw. Caught by Montgomery. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The Bears come into this one still undefeated despite the 1 tie. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
3rd and inches, just turn around the guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring into 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. From the gun, it's Tua. Flush to his right. And that was going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Get in there, Reed.
Closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Week 8 stole the 2 eggs.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
I'm gonna run this over.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Cedric Wilson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 28 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
They're awfully confident right now. To me, have momentum back, but make sure you're selective. You want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, here's Hill. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
4th down. Fields.
Man.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
I can't get the setup right.
Down as they manage to convert. 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory. Down at the 33. Now it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
On 2nd down, Montgomery works his way in.
Niggas ain't head out, chill, man.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That's caught by Montgomery. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the first play will be a field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top.
This nigga Jalen Waddle beat. That's good.
And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Oh, yeah, I got to go holler at him.
If maybe defenses and those coordinators
that's great.
have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement.
I got to go holler at him.
His shoulders, who knows what it could be. He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People still say
in the next game, that shit wasn't the same. I said, yeah, this shit. Niggas was saying his shit cheese. He talking, but I ain't never heard nobody say my shit cheese. Nah, nigga, your shit cheese, nigga.
Back of the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
That's a fumble.
To the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield, and instead, the defender reacts.
Yes, sir. The right nigga caught the pig. Yes, the right nigga caught the pig. I'm trying to get this nigga to an X, man. Yeah, I gotta holler at him. Ain't no way, Charles Palomalu. No way.
The interception, he'll look to throw. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out right.
Man, this nigga ran my nigga. I gotta chill. I gotta chill now.
Take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
What that nigga for Troy Polamalu run?
Vision could get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
43 yards on the ground for him so far.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Ran it last time, now fields to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about
on me, that nigga ran a 4.33.
And he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the
That's
time.
why that nigga so bad.
Opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one.
God damn, that nigga ran a 4.33.
Up and good by Sanders, and the lead is up to 18 now.
They said the Steelers clocked that nigga at a 4.35. Oh shit, I didn't know problem. Maybe that's why that nigga was covering ground like that. That nigga do not look like he run a 4.33. That's crazy.
Right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the
Oh yeah, nah, that's where he been at.
You get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, look, this how it's gonna be. I'm gonna have Woolen and Earl playing safety, and I'm gonna move Diggs to the box with Jamal Adams.
And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll have it past midfield.
He ran a what?
Before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna, hey.
The effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They only got a couple, but a couple's all.
That's because that nigga, remember that +5 shit he gave the niggas.
First glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside.
I don't know what that nigga doing.
Running to make sure that he got the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I don't know what that nigga doing.
From the gun, here's Fields. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
On 3rd down, it's Hill, and he is going to lose yardage here. Fourth down now after a loss of 2. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15.
I just can't remember.
Now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers?
Yeah, he got that vibe because nigga Kenneth Walker. That nigga already like a 93, 94 overall.
We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
He ain't make it to the Super Bowl, did he?
Extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time.
Damn.
The fallback is to get 3, but in your mind, you put 6.
I didn't know that nigga made it.
That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Shit, I know that nigga shit is because the nigga I played team was stupid traded.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From the end zone, here's Pringle.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. I ain't never seen a hit stick like that.
The 10 to the 8-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
Oh, I forgot what button my nigga was.
Roquan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua, throw complete. That's Chase Edmonds out of the backfield. Touchdown, Dolphins. Chase Edmonds from 17 yards out. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
God damn, that hit stick was nasty.
Good by Sanders, and the route is on here in this first half. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
For I think so.
From the end zone, here's
I gotta go check after this game.
And he returns this to the 22.
I didn't look at my money. I just did my re-sign. I had to fucking boy. All my niggas lost their abilities. That nigga
they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Drew Lock, huh?
Now a first down
yeah, I think I did too.
He's gonna air one out.
What the fuck happened?
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This nigga Bunzai.
Incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
Yeah, my nigga Tariq Woolen lost his shit. Drew Lock lost his shit.
They stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I think Tyler Lockett lost his shit too.
Yards to gain the first here.
Shit, Trey Brown lost his shit.
3rd and 2, Fields.
Damn, that's me.
He's got a man.
That's my fault.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh yeah, we know what you running. You running that Saints.
On 1st and 10,
fade over the top.
Fields. He's going to go up top again. And this is going to be intercepted. Dolphins are going to get the football
Nigga beat the Browns.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he will be brought down.
Tua a little weak ass on.
The final play of this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
For the fantasy football.
For more of the same, the rain
Oh, no, it ain't nothing in there.
as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Last cold nigga was Romeo Dobbs, dudes, whatever nigga that is.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Another try after the first down sack. Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
This all got everything I need.
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Tua, bitch.
Picked off by Dane Cruikshank, and the Bears are going to get the football.
I ain't throwing no more picks.
40-yard line. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there.
Don't nobody got to win in my division.
It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some
You better pick that hoe too, nigga.
Hasn't been a banner day.
You better pick that hoe too, nigga.
No,
not you.
Interception. Picked up by Javon Holland.
We gotta get Xavier Howard a pick, bruh.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that.
That's why I said yesterday, nigga, my shit feel like it's on rookie, nigga. Nigga, this shit telling me what to do and shit.
His assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Oh, this on Madden, though. I checked for the game started.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
Yeah, I got to throw that hoe earlier.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks...
Yeah, man, now let the nigga go hell of yards.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That was it, though. One time I had a nigga in the safety, and there you go. Oh, shit like that happen every time.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been
nigga threw that hoe fast. That's the shit that be happening right there.
Points up on the board.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
Bo, Xavier Howard. That's the fuck.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week.
Nigga could have caught the tip pick right there. He didn't try to tackle that nigga too. Hey, come on, bro. Yo.
And there's still a quarter to go.
And they gotta expect the game. Hey. 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 Ah!
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this
I know. I should have. I thought they were gonna let that nigga fucking tackle me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Yeah, two. It's just two. It ain't me.
But it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time.
That nigga don't got that.
Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Second down and goal. Tua to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that?
5 of them bitches bullshit with this trash ass nigga.
Escaping the pressure right.
Through 6. Through 6 now. This is why I can't play trash niggas. Hello.
Gosh, you add up last week and this week now.
Hey.
That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. Man open, here is Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Up the middle, it's Hill. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack. To Jerome Baker. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a 54-yard punt with a return of 11. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
On the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On play action, Fields. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to have it here just past the 25. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tavon Young. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17. The number 7 usually lucky.
I gotta quit playing him. I can't play him.
7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him,
You ain't got a breakout game fucking with me.
so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And now here is another interception. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's going to be back at the 15-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs.
All right, yeah, I see what's going on.
That one going to fall incomplete.
My nigga didn't even try to block right there.
Salt in the wound.
Nigga.
Here's Tua. Being chased out left. And he can't.
What's the point of me having a skateboard?
And he goes down. Roquan Smith able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Flush to his right.
Nah, not in this league.
They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt.
No, I couldn't play a dude, so I gave him the win.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach.
The Vikings,
Charles, I know they're going to be
play.
disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it's trash out there.
They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to cut down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
I wonder why I don't be getting them fumbles.
So far for Montgomery, it's a first down.
That shit crazy.
Off play action, Fields. Buying time to his left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
Run for the score, man.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Bro, this game, I swear this game be hoeing me, bro.
Got it. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Like, why am I slipping?
Yards to pick up the first.
Nigga slipped 2 times on the same play.
Is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Bro, this nigga, nah, something ain't right, bro. This nigga sliding and shit.
It's incomplete. He's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. End of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy. That's a bit, but as far as the actual need, you and I
mean, I snagged on Xavier Howard to get the win. I mean, yeah, it's just, this is what it is.
For their next drive, the Bears offense.
Get that nigga too many chances.
That they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately The second half has pretty much been a carpet.
I was talking too much.
Another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming.
I done put niggas on. I gave a nigga too many chances, man.
And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy. And can he step into a throw? And
he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Dolphins sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move. And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. This drive starting off on the right foot.
I wonder how niggas just be able to just throw it right at my defenders.
First and 10. Now Fields. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be
this nigga getting the catch animation every time.
Defensively, and it'll bring up second down.
even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball on the other side. They were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And my goodness,
I ain't gonna lie, his DB's playing elite though. I will give him that.
And the Bears are going to take
that nigga DB's playing elite.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there. I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far. And it's cost them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he drops it incomplete.
Man just moved my nigga out the way. He was standing right there where the pick was at. Hey, they was standing right there ready.
And stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From his own end zone, Fields on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Yeah, now I went from the trade. That nigga sending trades and I kept telling him no.
So not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense.
Nigga tried to get a 1st round pick, my 13th pick, and my 2nd round for Mike Evans. I said, decline. Get the fuck out of here. Then that nigga started trying to, he started trying to get somebody. I can't remember who.